COMMONZ FIELD, promoting social innovation for building back better innovative practices at the national and local levels.
지금 시대의 변화를 담는 중요한 키워드 중 하나가 바로 복잡성입니다. 이러한 복잡성이 공공과 시장의 역할만으로는 예측과 문제 해결이 쉽지 않은 어려운 시대를 만들고 있습니다. 이러한 시대적 변화에 대응하기 위해서는 시민이 정책의 단순 수혜자를 넘어 지역 문제를 해결하는 공동 생산자로 적극 나서야 합니다. 당사자의 참여와 다양한 분야의 협력에 기반하여 지역 문제를 발굴하고 새로운 아이디어를 통해 해결해 나가는 과정, 그것이 바로 사회혁신입니다. 대한민국 정부는 2018년부터 행정안전부의 소관으로 사회혁신을 국정과제로 추진해 왔습니다. 사회혁신이 활성화되기 위해서는 일상적으로 시민들의 참여 문턱을 낮추고 지역 문제 해결 프로세스를 지원하는 새로운 형태의 공공시설이 필요합니다. 커먼즈 필드는 단순한 공간 조성 사업이 아니라 지역의 문제 해결 역량을 높이는 사회혁신 기반 조성 사업입니다.
COMMONZ FIELD is created by remodeling spaces owned by local governments that have been unoccupied or have negative effects. The existing public-led space creation project proceeds in the order of creation of space, securing of operator, and establishment of business plan. For this reason, in the case of public-led projects, specific purposes are not clearly defined for some spaces, sometimes causing the project to lose momentum over time. COMMONZ FIELD, however, has decided to reverse this process for public-led projects. First, a private operator with professional competence is selected through open recruitment, after which spatial planning and resident participation projects are carried out. Customized remodeling is then carried out while reflecting the ideas and inputs derived from this process and the needs of the relevant local community. COMMONZ FIELD has 3 subspaces and 3 processes. While maximizing common areas and minimizing dedicated areas, it created welcome spaces that are free of thresholds, such as cafes, lounges, and libraries. Shared spaces, such as meeting rooms, auditoriums, and shared kitchens. And independent spaces. In particular, with efforts to increase the popularity of the space, COMMONZ FIELD won the Red Dot Design Award, one of the world's 3 major design awards. COMMONZ FIELD supports the process of discovery, where new actors emerge and local agendas are identified. Experiment, where there is cooperation among various fields and possible solutions are verified. And diffusion, where implementation processes are disseminated and results are shared. Through these processes, it also promotes citizen participation and communication. We are currently working with 6 local governments. Chuncheon, Jeonju, and Jeju are operating diverse programs in the completely remodeled space. Daejeon, Chungnam, and Ulsan are laying the groundwork for operation through a test run. Elderly Care Cafe is a project for supporting the daily health management of the elderly through qualified nurses stationed at a community building. This project led to the establishment of the nation's first village care nursing cooperative and was included in the budget of Chuncheon City. Now, there are 3 elderly care cafes in operation. To reduce fine dust, the Living Lab project, which reduces the number of trips and mileage of private vehicles in areas where public transportation is not as dense as in large cities, was carried out in collaboration with the Korea Climate Change Research Institute. This project was included in the policy of Chuncheon City's Climate Energy Division in 2020, leading to budget allocation for the project. The New Heroes, a social enterprise based in COMMONZ FIELD, Chuncheon, has been recognized for the sustainability of its ethical fashion products, such as corn socks and silver lining, and became the national winner at the 2020 Energy Globe Awards, hosted by Austria's Energy Globe Foundation and sponsored by UNIDO. Sunmicheon is a place where about 85 brothels were located until early 2000. Since 2014, Jeonju City has been pursuing a gradual transformation of the area in cooperation with the private sector by purchasing the buildings one by one and changing them into spaces that residents can use for various activities. The transformation of Sunmicheon was accelerated with the launch of COMMONZ FIELD in 2019. Among other facilities, an exhibition hall was established on the first floor to display the history of prostitution for the first time, to record and reflect on the history of women's human rights violations. This building is now a new attraction for domestic and foreign visitors. And in July 2019, it was officially certified by the Korean National Commission for UNESCO as a Sustainable Development Education Project. More than 10,000 citizens participated in the project roundtable, route design workshops, and survey to reorganize inconvenient city bus routes. Joint discussions were held by establishing public-private governance that was also participated in by the Jeonju City Bus Policy Division and Korea Transportation Research Institute. The city shared with citizens various data necessary for route reorganization, while the Korea Transportation Research Institute analyzed big data received from mobile carriers and conducted simulations for several route change proposals to see the expected improvements and inconveniences. In October 2021, Jeonju City, Wonju County, Citizens Alliance for Riding Together, City Bus Joint Management Committee, and other related organizations finally agreed on the route reorganization plan. Working level discussions are now underway with a goal of implementation in February next year. As of 2020, developmental disabilities accounted for about 70% of elementary school students with disabilities in Jeju City. Unfortunately, however, the burden on the families of these children has increased due to the lack of care infrastructure and the COVID-19 pandemic. Parents of children with developmental disabilities work directly with relevant experts to look into the actual situation and came up with various care programs. The parents then worked together to establish the Weird Cat Social Cooperative and opened the Dream Care Center for Weird Cats. This example demonstrates the power of stakeholders' participation in social innovation. COMMONZ FIELD creates unique local identities and characteristics, while satisfying the universality of the UN-proposed SDGs. After all, we share the common goal of creating a sustainable city by bringing together the power of our citizens.
Innovation is not an invention, but something that is discovered in everyday life. New discoveries by local citizens can solve social problems and meet local demands. COMMONZ FIELD aims to create a society where every citizen can contribute to improving their community in their own way. COMMONZ FIELD is committed to laying the groundwork for the community and creating an environment where citizens' knowledge, experiences, and ideas become motivation for social innovation.